Welcome to this video. We'll be talking about intro to photo editing. Now with this video I will be using Lensa, the app that I told you to download from Google Play Store or the Apple Store. It is a very good app to use. I use it for everything. I use it for my personal pictures as well. Now once you open up Lensa, the first thing that's going to pop up is probably a tutorial on how to do the whole entire thing. Now it's important for you to look at it because it gives you tips and advice to do it. Again, there's one touch editing. You just click the little button, it does it for you. There's background blur. It's really convenient. And advanced editing, I will show you some little details along the way. Sadly, you will have to purchase the trial. You will start with a free trial, but you will have to purchase it later on. But I've done it. I purchased it and I still have it. It's a one-time thing that you just have to do. It lasts for a year. Now for when you open it, it does allow you to import pictures from your camera roll to the library on Lensa, and you just click a couple pictures, upload them, and you can work from there. And if you messed up, don't worry because it won't disappear. It's still there. Now when I click this picture, this is a group picture. Now with this picture, it won't allow me to do portrait mode, which is blur the background, because there's too many people in it. For example, the Mellows, when this is when they won the Band Olympics thing. Now, I do like to bring up the exposure a little bit and bring down the contrast and mess around with it. You could always mess around with the contrast. The saturation, I like to bring it up because vibrant colors always speak to the audience. Now with the highlights, I like to mess around with it. I usually like to bring the highlights down because it makes your skin flawless, look a little bit flawless, and like you don't have imperfections on your skin that much. It doesn't seem to appear. Now with the saturation, of course, you just mess around with it just to your liking. I like vibrant pictures, images. It stands out to the crowd, to the audience, whoever is on social media. And again, you just save the picture and it should save to your camera roll. I know in the first little segment I talked about Lensa, but this other app that I really liked is called Snapseed. It is a Google based app and it allows you to do almost the same thing. Again, you can use Photoshop, it's up to you. If you have Photoshop, great for you, you can use it. But again, with Snapseed, you could just do the same thing. It doesn't have any slide things, you just have to move your finger up or down and it could adjust it to you, or side to side. I quite don't remember right now at this moment. But when I did this, it just allowed me to do the same thing with saturation and move around and mess around with it. Again, with highlights, I don't like to bring out the highlights too much because that makes it too shiny or very artificial. It makes it seem like there's artificial light when actually there's just sunlight. And with harsh sunlight, you can actually do the same thing, fix it around with the highlights, with exposure, with contrast, and it allows you to do the same thing. You can share it, or it allows you to save it to your camera roll, and if you go to your camera roll, it'll be there. Now with this said, if you go to the picture that you picked, it will be modified and actually the image will be saved as when you did the editing. Now you can upload it to any social media or even Spark Post and you can use it from there on. And the last app I like to use is Adobe Photoshop Lightroom. This app helped me a lot and it's truly amazing. It makes my job much more easier and very efficiently to edit pictures as well. Of course, you will have to log in. You could create an Adobe account, but it's the same thing if you log in with your email, your Gmail. It's easier to log in with a Gmail or Facebook or whatever you have. There is a trial. It's a week trial, but after that you pay $4.99 a month, but it's totally worth it. It's such an investment that is worth your time and worth your money because it saves you time from editing. You have presets done and it's so quick and easy to just pick a picture and edit right there and then. Again, it saves to your camera roll, to anything, and that account you can log into your computer and it's there on your computer as well. Of course, all the wildcard regiment I did with presets. I actually did a preset and I'll be showing you. It's basically the same thing like I did with Lensa and Google Snapseed. It's the same thing. I just the saturation up, made it more vibrant, more colorful, and made the picture come alive. I did the same thing. With these presets, you will have to go back and edit if you don't like something, but it's totally easy and manageable to carry on. I did two presets. I did one which was summer band. I named it band, but it's summer band, for anything that you need that you're outside in the sun. Basically I did that preset for the sun, and when you're indoors you can use it as well. It's It's very, very easy to use. And again, if you don't like something, you could go back and edit the brightness, the exposure, the contrast, the saturation. You could just go back and edit. And I did another one, which was Friday Night Lights. I did that one because, again, nighttime, it's a totally different lighting, and I try to do the same thing to every picture. I bring up the brightness, or I expose it a little bit, and bring down the shadows just to make it more brighter and bring out the colors, because at night it's very dull, very bland, and I would like to bring out the fun Friday night lights that we all enjoy up there in the stands, in the field, truly trying to make the story come alive, which is our performances, everything we do. Again, this one is called Friday Night Lights, and I use it when we're outside in the dark, basically, because that's usually the most opportunities you have to take pictures is game days, because you're over there taking pictures non-stop. Either you're the one taking a picture or the directors are taking a picture. I know Mr. Brad takes pictures on his phone, but he asked me to take some pictures on my phone as well. That's why I always had my phone in my hand or on my podium. But again, you could use these presets for indoors. You use the summer band one. For outdoors, you can use at night, you can use a Friday night room. Again, if you are interested in Lightroom, let me know, send me a DM, and I'll send it to you, and I'll be glad to help you out. Thanks for watching this little video. Now I will be discussing more topics with other videos, so just check out the other videos along the Google Drive or the USB, and you'll be seeing more videos coming up soon. Thank you.